So here we have the hot new vampire video game that everybody wanted to see run on the RX 6400. That's right, Blood Rain Terminal Cut! Yeah, killing Nazis. No? No, what? You came here to say Redfall. I mean, why? I mean, Blood Rain's got a better story. Pacing, action, characters, runs way better on this machine, but fine. No? Okay. Yeah, we'll play Redfall.
Strange creatures, aren't they?
No. Nope, I can't do it. Can't do it, sorry. How about V-Rising? Look, it runs beautifully at medium settings at 1080p. Open world, has base building and boss battles and fun multiplayer. Look, there's tons of people playing online right now. They just had a major update. And even before that, it was sitting at thousands of players constantly. And no? No? Alright. No? Okay. How about Vampire Survivors? You know it's gonna work. There's no way it doesn't work on this machine. It runs beautifully. Seriously, one of the most addicting loops in the game you could ever play. And you are hunting vampires, just like Redfall. Yeah, see? And there's way more characters and abilities, and just action is great and fast-paced, and still... no? No, okay. How about JRPG vampire killing with a sci-fi dystopia? Code Vein. It's good. Yeah, maxed out graphics at 1080p. Look at this thing, baby. It's running beautifully on this machine. With better story, in-depth combat system. You get to dance to vampire-themed music. Yeah. Oh, speaking of dancing, how about Vampire the Masquerade Bloodline with the unofficial patch? Oh, yeah. This thing obviously runs beautifully at 1080p on this machine, and if you haven't played this game, you should. It's amazing, and with an unofficial patch, of course, because like the original game is kind of buggy and got all sorts of problems. So download the unofficial patch, and no, God, you really want to see Redfall? Fine, I'll play it. I mean, I know it's ridiculously popular right now, as you can see. Yeah. No one's playing this game. But really, why did I decide to make this video is because this game is actually indicative of something that I'm seeing in a trend with a lot of modern releases. This game was released unpolished. Even on high-end systems, you have massive drops. I did a little bit of a playthrough on a higher end system, and you can probably find that video floating around on here. And even with that, it was dropping down into the teens and holding there for a couple seconds at a time. And in this game, it's even worse. I mean, it hovers right around 30 frames per second in certain areas, and you can kind of see that here getting above 30. But a lot of the times, it's below that 30 FPS mark. And on top of that, it's dropping down to almost slideshow quality. And the visuals don't justify it. They just don't. At the lowest end settings on this particular game, it just doesn't look good. The shimmer's not good. The texture pop-in's kind of weird. The visuals are muddy. It's kind of hard to pinpoint things from a distance. And even if they could fix all of that, the base underlying game is just not a great experience. Now, having said that, I do have a friend who did play this through with a couple of friends of his in a co-op mode. They went through. They enjoyed it. That's great, but they're finding their own fun. The game itself is not. They're finding their own fun by playing it together. And a lot of games can benefit from that. In this particular game, that's pretty much the only way I would recommend it. But even still, it's just not a good underlying experience. I highly recommend you look at the other games that I threw out there. You know, a lot of them are older, kind of clunky, kind of fun, but they play great on this machine. Vampire the Masquerade, especially with the unofficial patch, is an incredible experience in my opinion. It is clunky, it's a little older, but it plays great, you know, and it's fun. It's a good story. And V-Rising is incredibly popular right now, and if you want to get into that kind of gameplay, it's a good way to go. Can't recommend Redfall, I'm sorry. But hey, you know, if you liked anything about this video, or you didn't like something about this video, please throw it down into the comments below. I would love to hear back from you guys. I am getting a little over an illness right now, a little nasally as you can tell, but I have been looking at the comments from previous videos, and we will be looking at some of those games coming up. Please like and subscribe, it does help the channel, and I hope to be catching up with you guys later.